cat lump. Hi. Aren't you warm under there? And it's probably a little warm. There's a heating pad under here too. It's very cozy though. Are you gonna be in pre-labor before we're all ready for you? She was definitely doing a lot of grooming this evening, and the digging in the nest. And now she's licking the blanket right there. Oh, there's definitely something wet there. Are you gonna have kittens like soon? Like tonight your tail's wet. Oh my gosh. You had anything to load? Oh my goodness. Well, looks like this is happening. Looks like this is happening, huh? Are we gonna go early? How about we just make this a little bit better for you? And let's see, how about a different camera angle? What do you think about this? All right. She definitely has expelled some fluid, which means I'm guessing we have kittens coming. She did seem a little contraction-y earlier, but I was trying to hope that it was not time yet. Okay, I guess I'm gonna get some supplies and some things, and we'll see what's about to happen. I was enjoying living in denial. All right, so let's see. I'm gonna get some stuff together. Then now, we're good to go. Hi, how are you? How you doing? How you doing? You gonna have some kittens tonight? You were trying to discreetly have them under the blankets? That's a good idea. Or are you gonna do pre-labor for 24 hours and the presence of copious amounts of fluid would suggest there is a kitten coming without like a contraction. You gonna have some kittens? Your last litter? I should probably post something on the Facebook so that people aren't upset if they miss it. Since you're starting at the worst possible time. I guess you made your nest exactly how you wanted it to be. Oh, it's so beautiful. Oh, such a beautiful caterpillar. Oh, so beautiful. Here's your pillow. Oh, you're so cute. Oh, oh gosh. Almost dropped it. Alright. Oh, was I doing slow-mo? Slow motion. Why camera? Alright. Let's try it again. She's very clean. Oh, so beautiful. Are you so beautiful? There's a... Oh, good job. Are you gonna try to hide again? She's not having active labor contractions at the moment. However, we're probably close. So beautiful. How's it going? Are you gonna push some kittens out tonight? Are you? So beautiful. Such good purring. What do you think? Oh, it's so pretty. Do you feel like a snack before you started? Oops. A light snack for the road. So this would put her at how many days? If this is, let's say this is day 62 and it's the 14th, that would put her at 44 days. Interesting. Are you gonna take a break? Was it just a false alarm? Good job. Good job having a snack. This is the last time you ever have to do this. Isn't that wonderful? Woo! Oh, hi. That's some good wetness you've got going on there. Oh, you're very beautiful. I changed my pants in case you want to have kittens in my lap. What do you think? So, current status is there's definitely been some expulsion of fluids, more than just the mucus plug, which can happen. There can just be fluid in the uterus that comes out usually within 12 hours of kittens coming. She has been having some contractions. She's not having active labor contractions yet, but she is having a little contraction right now even. She did seem a little contraction-y earlier today when I was in, and started burrowing into her nest blankets and doing a lot of grooming today. So usually that sort of thing starts happening within 24 to 48 hours of kittens coming. but I think we're pretty close. Maybe I'm gonna get her some fresh water. And oh hi, here I am. I decided I like some fresh water. You're doing so great. You are doing so great. Oh, she's very clean. So pretty. I thought we would have at least 2 more days. I did. I thought we would have 2 more days at least. But I can see why you just want this to be over with. And then you don't ever have to do it again. We'll get that pesky uterus taken care of. And then we'll find you a home and a family who will just pet you all day. It's gonna be great. You're gonna love it. Oh, it's so beautiful. just got a text that E-Rex and Nakia have arrived home safely. It's very exciting. I'm going to be yawning the whole time. Maybe not. Maybe I'll get... Maybe I'll get a second wind. You're going to need a second wind. You have the hard part. Yes, you do. I like how you've made yourself a very comfortable chaise lounge. Oh, you know what I could do? This is what I would do if I was smart. I'm not smart. But this might be... Oh, look, this is going to be good. You guys are going to like this. You guys are going to like this. I just need a few things. There we go. Now you can see her in all of her adorable princessy splendor. She has rearranged her nest to her liking. It seems very comfortable now. Oh, look at her pranty pony paws. That's right. Walk it off. Walk it off. Come out. Go exploring. So she's not having active labor contractions yet, but she is having contractions. So it could be any time from 1 minute from now to 12 hours from now. It'd be nice if she would wait till like 8 in the morning so that more people could watch. But I will probably be pretty rambly by 8 o'clock. So maybe it's better. Maybe it's better for everyone. You just get started when you're ready. How many, we don't know exactly how many. Dr. F thought 3 to 4 kittens. I thought I saw 5, but I also thought she wasn't as far along as I was off by at least 2 days. So I'm going to have to get I'm going to have them email me the actual x-ray so I can look at it because I want to know. I like to match up the x-ray with the number of days so that every time we get another one, it gives me a little bit of a better idea of what to look for. I had a cell phone photo of the x-ray on a screen, which wasn't super clear, but it didn't look like there were a lot of little skeletons that had mineralized completely, which usually happens by day 42. So if she goes into if she has kittens the 14th today, then that would put her at day 44 when she got her x-ray. So I also think that the feral cats tend to hold on to their kittens an extra day or two. So I don't know. It's always interesting. They're always different. But there's some contractions. So as soon as the first kitten enters the birth canal, that's when active labor begins, and we will see a distinct change in her contractions. They'll get very strong and close together. The first kitten's always the hardest, so she may have some contractions and then take a little break. She was having some contractions earlier. The fluid that came out does not necessarily mean that one of the kitten's sacs has opened. It's probably just fluid that surrounded the kittens in their sacs. Although we will find out if that's the case. The feline uterus has 2 horns, and each kitten gets its own placenta and amniotic sac along each horn. And so, and then there's usually fluid around each kitten sac. So that's probably what has come out. We will find out. Yeah, what do you think? I've been so busy I haven't had time to watch the belly vision or anything. It's also a bit harder to see because she's so dark. She's so sleek and panthery on her sides, but the kittens have been moving around for the smugglers noticed it before she came here, probably a couple days before she came here. There's contraction happening. You gonna push a baby out? It's the last time you ever have to push a first kitten out. And then the rest. She looks very regal. I had very carefully layered her nest so that the layer she's currently laying on would stay dry, and I could just roll the top layers off. I actually had 2 dry layers, and then like a pee pad, and then towels, and then it was all very carefully orchestrated. But we've gone right to the base layer and made a big giant pillow out of everything else. Is this what you want? Hi. That's good. You eat up, you need all your energy for the task ahead. Yep. But you're young and strong, and you've done this before. You know what you're doing. You have all the help you're gonna need. You get room service, which I'm sure you've never had before. Who doesn't like room service? And this is the last time you ever have to go through this because you're going to get a nice spay day. having kittens is not an easy process. It's very exhausting, and it's difficult. And in the wild, if she was having them on her own, 75% of the kittens don't survive until they're 6 months old, or survive past 6 months old. That's just a statistic for feral cats, stray cats, community cats, all free-living cats. And we've seen some of that firsthand here, just from disease and genetic issues. But in the wild, they also have to deal with the temperature and predators and all sorts of threats. Oh, look at her, she's so cute. And she will not have to deal with that here. And we can get started. Are you gonna biscuit those kittens out? First one's always the hardest because they have to get everything lubricated and stretched, and also it's always hard, although she's doing a pretty good job of reaching back there, but a lot of the time they're so giant they can't reach back there for the first one or two. If you remember, I don't think Chloe could reach for like several kittens, and it was a good thing Ramona was there to help her. Her little midwife got her through it. You did not want a midwife, a feline midwife. There's Ramona. Ramona's out on the other camera right now. She's keeping the blanket clean. I will post video of this for anyone who is not going to do an all-nighter to watch the kittens be born. I will post it. Yeah, you're so pretty. You're doing great. You're doing great. You can purr them out. I haven't been in the room for a birth in a long time. very clean. So we broadcast the births live, uncensored rescue reality TV, I guess, because it's a good way to raise awareness about spaying and neutering, and also to give people who want their kids to witness the miracle of birth a way to do so without contributing to cat overpopulation by letting their own cats have kittens. We like to tell people that if you love having kittens around and you really want your kids to experience the miracle of birth live, sign up to be a foster parent at your local shelter, because you can then be part of the solution and you can save a cat and her kittens instead of contributing to the cat overpopulation problem. And that way you can have kittens around all the time. Someone is outside the door and lonely. It's crazy. We we couldn't find any suitable kittens for Grandpa Mason over like January and February. And now everybody's got just flooded with them. We're getting calls about properties that need cats trapped and spayed and neutered, and everyone's just overwhelmed right now. But it's really nice that we at least get a little bit of a break over winter, unlike the southern areas that have kitten season year-round. But we are definitely up to our eyeballs in cats and kittens. Oh, good job. You're doing so great. Oh, there's one kicking you so hard right here. Push that one out. That one's going to be a troublemaker. Oh my. This is a little elbow right here. This has got to make it all the way out. You've got some work ahead of you. Look how adorable she is. Oh my goodness, there's one here too. You're so cute. Her rib cage goes here, and then there's like elbows. You're so cute. Where's my? I feel like I need a video of you being so cute. Oh, you're so cute. Kicking you so hard. He's so pretty. Listen to that purring. Oh, do you have a question? Do you have a question? Oh, this one is rambunctious right here. think that's all one Bart that's outside wants to come see what's happening. There's one here. I think that's gotta be two different ones. And this side's full too. Oh. Catermelon. You're a little catermelon. Do you know what we've really missed from the last few days with her on the camera is she's probably the least gassy pregnant mama cat we've had in a long time, probably in years. You can feel at this stage, you can feel little skulls and you can feel little elbows and knees moving around in there. I can't tell like which skull is attached to which elbow because they're all positioned differently. And it depends on like how full her bowels are, because it all has to squish in there somehow. So they kind of float around in there and come to the surface and kick. And when she has contractions, you can feel them. She's not doing any hard pushing right now, as you can see. She needs something to brace on. I'll help you brace yourself so you can reach back there. I hope she only has 3 to 4. That would be awesome. 3 would be great. Or 4, 3, 4. 4 is an even number. Well, 3 would be perfect because then we could do one baby with mom and then 1 pair. So 3. Let's have 3. We don't need any more than that. I was just about to switch the camera upstairs over to Grandpa Mason because he was snuggling with the kinks. And then I saw that she had burrowed under the blankets and figured I better check. You're so beautiful. You pushed out all your towels. There's contraction happening. It's a little harder to see them on a black cat, But when she kicks her legs like that, those are contractions. Still not active labor contractions, but they're pretty close together, so I think it's gonna happen soon. Could still be a few hours though. What do you think? Are you gonna have kittens soon? So active labor starts when the first kitten enters the birth canal. I think we're close to that, but we're not there yet. She's having stronger contractions, but you'll notice a difference when she starts the active labor. She'll have obvious contractions close together. She'll be moving around a lot more, doing more grooming. Could happen at any time. Whew. You're doing great. Do you want a snack? She'll need all the energy she can get by the end of this, so it's good for her to have high quality nutrition nearby. Good job. She's done this before, so she seems like she'll be experienced. She seems like she knows what she's doing. You gonna walk it off? Look how wet you are. You're very wet. So this could continue for a couple of hours.